In today's video, I will show you how to exactly fix the restricted scopes on May.com in order for you to start using May.com automations. So if you're constantly facing the restricted scopes on Make.com and you cannot log in to your Gmail account on Make.com, then I will show you how to exactly fix that problem. So the first thing you have to do is to log in into your Google Cloud platform. And then from here, you have to navigate into your console. And then here, after, you have to select a project. And then I will click on the new project. Then here, what I have to do is to create a name for the project. So in my case, it would be email automation. And then click create. Once that's done, we have to wait until it loads. And once it's loaded, then just click on the select project. So here you ended up on the main platform of your project. And then what you want to do is to click on the API and services, enable API and services. And then from here, what you want to do is you want to actually add what kind of apps do you want to enable. So for instance, in my case, it will be Gmail's API. I'm going to click enable. And once that's done, then what I will do is I will also enable the Google Drive APIs. I will click enable. And once that's done, then what we want to do is to set up credentials. So we click on the credentials. And then once we find ourselves on the credential page, then where do we want to navigate is to on a configure consent screen. And then here, what we want to click is actually on the external and then click create. Now on this page, what we want to do is we want to put the name of the application. So make, and then the user support email. So it's the email that you're going to use for automation. So app domain we don't need, app logo we don't need. However, we need the authorized domains. So what we're going to do is we're going to add the domain. So in our case, it will be make.com, as well as the integromat.com. We also need the developer contact information. So I'm going to put the email that I will be using. And then from here, I'll click on save and continue. Now, on this side, what we have to do is actually to add or remove scopes. We need to enable all of the scopes. So here, what I want to do is I want to write the Gmail API scope. And then I want to enable all of the boxes that are here. Update. And then do the same thing for the Google Drive. And then once it's all enabled, then I can just move on with an update. After that, all of these scopes are enabled. So what I want to do is click on save and continue. And once that's done, then I want to add the most important step, which is the test user. So add the email that I'm going to use for my automation. And then click on add. Once that's done, then click on save and continue. And then we have the summary of everything that we have just done. So what you want to do now is to go to credentials. And then here, where do you want to navigate to is to create credentials. Click Auth Client ID. And then here you want to type what kind of application will be. In this case, since Make is a web application, I will name the application, which is make.com. Now here, we don't need the JavaScript origins. However, we do need the authorized redirect URIs. So what we're going to do is we're going to add the URIs. Now I already saved the URIs and I will just paste them, but for you I will just submit them on the description, so check them out. What I have to do is just copy the URIs. Once all 5 URIs has been submitted, click on create. And then we already have the Auth client created. Now what we want to do is we have the client ID as well as secret client. What we want to do is to go back to make, add the email. Now click on the show advanced settings. What we're going to do is we're going to paste our client ID, and we're going to paste as well the client secret. Once that's done, sign in with Google, then click the account, continue, accept all of this, and then click on continue. And there you go. This is how you exactly add your restricted scopes emails to the make.com. Now, I hope this helped you to resolve your issues when it comes to restricted scopes emails towards Make account, and now you can start creating your automations. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.